even if David Lammy can't bring himself to. This genocide is not done in our name. We hear horror upon horror about the siege in northern Gaza, hospitals destroyed, the only surgeon in the Indonesian hospital arrested, and brutal massacres. 100,000 people deprived of the basic necessities of life. And the situation will only get much, much worse when Israel bans UNRWA from delivering aid. And meanwhile, less reported, the Zionist project of ethnic cleansing in the West Bank continues. As Mustafa Barghouti commented on Al Jazeera, Israel's plans to annex and Judaize the West Bank aren't hidden. Only this week, the Israeli army invaded Tulkarem and caused severe destruction in the Nur Shams refugee camp. Our JVL blog has excruciating accounts from Masafer Yatta, where settlers and the Israeli army are harassing and intimidating Palestinian farmers out of their homes and their lands. The word home and the concept of homeland are particularly loaded on this day, the anniversary of the Balfour Declaration. The Declaration, committing to give Jews a national home in the land of Palestine, set in process the settler colonial project we see today. Ilan Pappé reminds us that Balfour was anti-Semitic in motivation, and one of his objectives was to stop poor Jews from Eastern Europe, Jews like my mother's parents, from coming to Britain. The war crimes committed by Israel are so plain to see that it beggars belief that sections of the Jewish population still manage to defend them. I see the spectacle of Chief Rabbi Ephraim Mervis criticizing the Labour government for suspending a mere 10% of British-made arms exports to Israel. And then the complaint from the Board of Deputies of British Jews that pro-Palestinian protests like these are allowed, and I quote, under the guise of humanitarian concern. No, Board of Deputies, you are wrong. We are the humanitarians. And